Chulio, my main thug, Bill and Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, looking shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros.
Do
like
you really
that.
wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me,
Ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they're curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious.
do you really wanna party
Like
with me?
that,
Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
It's week 17 of the National Football.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. He'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls,
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that...
The ball comes out. The Niners have got it. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's caught by Gibbs.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second down. Knicks. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Throw it here on 1st. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Knicks. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Now a fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff Gives it to Gibbs. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Goff. That one intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Nix going to look to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He'll keep those legs turning, and he's got the 1st down at about the 23-yard line. So after... Nix now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. 2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A give from McCaffrey running right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's Nix to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with Nix. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Goff to throw. Open man is the tight end right. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Niners offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll throw. It's Nix.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Throw it. Nix. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. Patrick motioning here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. On 1st down, it's Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They hand it to Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. To throw is Goff. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Back to throw is Nix. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On second down, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's McCaffrey. The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Goff to throw on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. Going up top. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On play action, Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is taken at the 10. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. A first down throw for Nix. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Nix now on first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. So, we've come upon halftime here and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 49ers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, Kittle. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, 49ers. To throw is Nix. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Now, a second down throw for Nix. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He'll work his way only to the 23. Second down and 8. Throwing is Nix. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. Nix from the gun on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 20. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down. To throw is Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. 1st and 10.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result. And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he'll only get down to around the 42. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The rookie, Terrion Arnold, there on the stop. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, 49ers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The 49ers will
They'll throw. It's Nix. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So, 3 quarters now in the... Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing here is Goff. There's that man again. Another catch.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Goff. Open man is the tight end right. He had their lone touchdown of the game early. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Back to throw is Nix. This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 18. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the 49ers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. This followed a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
Check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, looking shorty, she a little.
It's week 18 of the NFL. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the 49ers and the Cards. And it's kick.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. The key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into two? And that's certainly the case. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. A big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Murray now. The second down throw is incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Here's Murray to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now it's McCaffrey. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll run. It's Amari DeMercado. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one knocked away and incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Niners offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. As we enter the final weekend of the regular season, he's trying to hold on and capture the crown as the NFL leader in receiving yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run. Defense.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. 2 more touchdowns for him here, now 19 for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before. Shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And as we enter the final weekend of the season, you can see his name right up there, top in terms of touchdown receptions this year. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Murray. He's going to run it. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Play action. It's Murray. That's caught left side by Lyman.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's got his receiver. It's Jones. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Benson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Murray will throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals cut the deficit down to 1. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Still going. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A run with Benson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Murray now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. They'll run. It's DeMercado. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now DeMercado. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. the ground, DeMercado. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Murray has complete there to Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, Murray. He'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Murray. That one caught by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing again is Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Murray's going to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Cardinals are back within 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's got another one. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First down throw for Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. He's got it! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. A first down throw for Nix. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Jones now on the return. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught. It's Imari DiMercado. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 11.
Throwing Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The 49ers offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Again, it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 34 yards.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That is going to be Ball in, he's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, 49ers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Next to score, Niners 57, Cardinals 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. So we are... Second down and 8. Murray looking to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Woo. they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
That's on the 11-time Pro Bowler, Trent Williams. McCaffrey now from the pistol. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. Second down. Nix. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Complete to George Kittle. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down,
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cards offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. We'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason end of the night. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Murray. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there. On second down, it's Nix. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to Dawson Knox. A gain of 21 yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13. But it's third down.
Throwing is Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and
now Murray on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Murray now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward with the pick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. First down throw for Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. He fumbled the football. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. They'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs.
yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G. I keep it playing, so I wrote it on. She be in a she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries on the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.